many fighters in the history of this. It's Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK.
This bout is
so much hype surrounding this fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
No defense for that hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That right hand scored perfectly. Both want the knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. After what we saw in that... There's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. When you're trained to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning, because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Punch is beginning to take its toll. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. And despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He is down big. There's the bell for round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
counterpunch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So much firepower here. You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left hook missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with a blow.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, there was no... There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nope, that jab not going to score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we're...
I need you to switch back and get...
Here's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. How about that time counter shot? It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Well done with that counter shot. That left hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is... Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Oh, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
A straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about Chavez in that last round? Pretty dominant. And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Nice counter. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As you know, in boxing, the welcome to the WBC arena. It's the Roy Jones Jr. He won world title.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Another scoring shot there. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring up.
Relax.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in counter.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Into the fight.
Good work, that's it. And breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's
Back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking up a few bodies.
him in his tracks. I need you to go back out there and he's just
Good work. You was thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading.
jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots up.
Right away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Don't worry about that.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused.
Let's get it started in round 3. Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much firepower here. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Trying to land the left hook, but was not successful. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round.
Starting to make
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Get your boxing back together.
Here's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Power, that might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Catch and shoot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Insane action. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. David Benavidez that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now
That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little.
switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Great round. Good work. You was thinking.
Boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him any.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
You can there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
Time winding down as we get set for another
Go
round.
back out there and win the round. Get back.
Got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Back into the fray here in round 5. and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice punch. Beautiful counter punch. And it's survival time. Down goes Benavidez. As we watch, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in it.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
Does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Block that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. David Benavidez might be ready to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Rush it up, get on with the job.
I'm happy. Good man.
Just jab back, just box him, just be smart, just get your shot.
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. So just keep him
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Let's start the 6th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Mexican Monster's in trouble. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
So time to go celebrate after... Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. So it's Josh Warrington, stands 170 centimeters tall and has a reach of 170 centimeters. And squaring off against him, Marco Antonio Barrera, 5'6" tall with a reach of 70 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this, Tara.
It's Josh, the Leeds Warrior Warrington, the fighting pride of Leeds, England. This two-time world the babyface assassin, a world champion in 3 different weight classes, fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, whose battles with Eric Morales are stuff of legend.
Oh, fueled by blood.
We've waited a long time. We've waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. No rest for the weary. Punch is beginning to take its toll. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Oh, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You watch running around your long.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Warrington in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Should go back out there.
Great work. I love that. Love that. That jab's slick. Good man.
Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Shot. Slow. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time.
Worry about it.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
And what you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were
There, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
just get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all that.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch.
I'm on the other end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Counter shot lands. Perfect counter shot. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Straight right just misses. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Warrington in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good one. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Oh, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. He was close to this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Then the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
You go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
That is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much...
Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't
The
let him
referee
back
calling
in
for
already.
seconds out as we get set for another round.
Right, let's go out there.
You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell for round 3. You'd like to see more jabs. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. These two were made for each other. So much firepower here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. It's code red time for Josh Warrington. Well, it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10. Did you see that? Josh Warrington on the brink now. Talk about Warrington in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Get this boxing back together.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it a back because that's where they're comfortable, or you take time, play cool.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. counter shot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hold them without a steam.
This is not good for Josh Warrington. Big shot and down goes Warrington. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.